My name is k.r.t.f, and over the next 4 months and 25 days, I'm going to be making a wearable Iron Man suit out of Lego Technic in time for Avengers Doomsday. Now, I don't have access to unlimited sets to make this from. I only have the sets I've got with me in my flat, which is still a lot of them, so let's run through them quickly. Pause if you want to look at any of them in more detail. But we have the 42070, 42145, 42068, 42208, 42197, 42151, 42098, 42205, 42093. We've got 42137, 42079, 42128, we've got the 42136, the 42173, 42161. Technically I've got the 42115, but it's got a big light kit in it, so I don't really want to use that one. That'll be sort of a last case scenario. We've got 42110, 42123, the 42108, the little motorbike that came with a magazine. Yeah, don't question it. We've got the 42095 and we have the 42053, and that all comes to somewhere over 18,000 parts. So I've got a lot to work with, but I still feel like it's not going to be enough. I've got many things waiting back at home if I want to get more parts involved, which I almost certainly will, but for now that should be enough to get started. So the big question is, put simply, I just think it'll be cool. It's a bit of a dream I've had for 6 years now. Back in the first lockdown, I had the idea of making some form of wearable Technic thing, and I've never actually pursued it any further than just a thought. But now I finally got some time, I've got my own flat now, and I might as well. And before you all call me crazy in the comments saying
it's absolutely impossible because Technic's very rigid and the human body moves a lot.
Yes, I'm well aware of all of these facts, but I've already started on the helmet here, and I'm pretty hopeful. Now, to actually get the helmet on, step one is I put on this folded up bandana that keeps all my hair out the way, and it also can keep the tops of my ears folded down as well, just so that none of that's getting in the way of the Technic itself. And now getting the helmet on is a little bit of a faff, so we're going to enter time lapse for that, and I'll see you once it's on. And there we are, the helmet is on. Now, my voice is a little bit muffled at the moment, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open the front of it like that, just like it can in universe. Now, it doesn't open as far as I'd like it to stay like up there in the open position, but just because of the weight of it, it just falls down a little bit. However, there are springs in the top that hold it in this upright position, which is quite nice. Is the design of it perfect? No. Is it going to stay like this? Probably not. I imagine as I build more of this suit, I'll just get a better idea of what I'm doing with making wearable Technic things. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this, so I imagine I'll come back to it later on and refine many elements of it. Also, in case you couldn't tell, it is made entirely of pieces of the 42110 Land Rover Defender, as that was just the set that I had dismantled when I started working on this a couple days ago. Now, I'd say it's only used somewhere between 35 to 40% of the pieces of the set. There's still a lot of pieces left over in the box next to me, and those pieces will just sort of be moved on to be incorporated into the next step, which will probably be the shoulders and sort of upper torso region. Unlike my other models, I've got no plans to make instructions for this one for 3 main reasons. The main reason, number one, is that the model is designed to fit me alone. It's going to be very uniquely shaped to fit my proportions and my body, and unfortunately that's just not going to fit anybody else really. Everyone's unique. Number two, it's going to be massive, and I do not have time to make the digital model in studio that would be needed for the instructions for that. And 3, there's so many different complicated angles and probably illegal connections in there that it would just be nearly impossible to make all those in studio for the instructions. However, I will still be making all of my normal models as usual. I've got my next FNAF head is on the go, the 4th one from the sister location game should be Ballora, and any other projects that I work on from now until December, when this is going to be hopefully finished, will all be coming out as usual for free on the Rebrickable. I'll obviously post about it on here and on the Instagram, so just stay tuned to those if you'd like to keep updates for those. However, this is not going to be available for other people to build. But I'm going to wrap this one up here for today. I'll see you again tomorrow for any progress that I make, and I'm going to take this off because we're in the middle of an uncharacteristically warm Scottish summer and I am sweating buckets. But I'll see you later.